I call this tote bag nursing mother's tote bag. If you are interested in making a tote bag, you can charge as high as 10,000 naira upward, then you are in for a treat. Because in this video, I'll be taking you through the process of how I make this beautiful tote bag with lots of compartments. So the measurement of this tote bag after sewing everything is 16 inches in width. The height is 14 inches. The base of the bag is 4 inches and the size of the bag is 4 inches. It has 3 pockets in front, then 2 pockets by the sides. It's well lined with zipper. It's very neat. Okay, so in this video I'll also be introducing you to the materials that I make do of. Yes, so this material is called matte material, matte fabric. Okay, so it comes in different colors of choice. Although originally they usually use this material to make chair, okay, all these cushion chairs. So it's very durable. Okay, a material they can use to make cushion, you should know that it's very durable. So I'll be introducing you to the measurements one after the other, because we are working with lots of measurements. So you can grab your jotter and a pen to note these measurements down. So the first measurement is 10 inches by 8.5 inches. So this is the first pocket in front. Okay, so and the cover of the pocket measured 7.5 inches by 5.5 inches. Okay, so the second pocket measured 6 inches by 12.5 inches. Then the pocket cover measured 5.5 inches by 5 inches. Please take note of all this measurement. It's very important. Please, you have to follow me step by step for you to understand, because there are a lot of things you need to take note of. So you're going to cut the main body and the lining, okay, the main fabric and the lining for both the body of the pocket and the cover of the pocket. Now let's start sewing. So the first thing you need to do is to take the front side of the fabric, then place the front side of your lining on top. Then you are going to sew it the way you see me do, like that. Okay, so this is what we have. I've stitched it and I left about 3 inches for me to turn it inside out. Okay, now before you turn it inside out, we want to do something. Okay, because this type of bag pockets we are making is very different. Now you're going to take one of the edge of the material of the pocket, then you're going to measure 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch. You can see the way I folded it, right? 1.5 inch. Then you're just going to mark it and pin it down. So please make sure that you are doing this on the side that is not the space that you left, that 1.5. It should not be that side, it should be the other side. You can see what we have. I will go ahead and sew this on both sides. Now I'm done sewing it. You can see what we have. Then I'll just trim it off like that, the excess. Then it's time for me to turn it inside out. So our pocket is coming together already. You can see what we have. Yes, this is what we have. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to fold by the side, and I'm going to give it a good press. We want it to have a kind of crease, crease like we need that crease by the side so that we can see the way it's going to look like on the bag. Okay, so you can see the way I folded it. Just fold by the side. You measured 1.5, so fold it by 1.5. Then you are just going to iron it. Fold it on the two sides and on the bottom side. Now the good thing about some of the things I'll be teaching you in this video is you can also implement it on any other bag you want to make. Okay, then we have the body of our pocket. So I'll go ahead to stitch the upper part. Remember, we left the 3 inches opening up. Then it's time for us to work on the pocket cover. Do the same thing, sew it round, leave some space for me to turn inside out. But by the corner, I just did some kind of curve. I don't want it to be too straight. I'm done sewing it right now. It is time for me to turn it inside out. It is important to cut the sharp edges so that you have a smooth and flat pocket cover after turning it inside out. So I'll go ahead and do that, the same thing, just to turn it inside out. Then I'll just stitch it down just like that. Okay, now we have it. I'll just give it a good press. We want it to lie flat and everything is looking neat right now. So this is how our pocket is going to look like on the bag. So we are going to do the same thing to the other pocket. Okay, this is the second pocket, so just do exactly the same thing. Then we have it like this. You can see everything is well lined, neatly sewed, and is perfect, okay, for what we want to use it for. Now it's time to work on the body of the bag, because we're going to be putting the front pockets on the front part of the bag. So the measurement I use for the body is 17 inches by 17 inches, 17 inches in width by 17 inches in height. Okay, width and length. Yes. So now for the placement of the pockets, I came up by 3 inches, then by the side I went in by 1.5 inches. You can see the placement of the measurements. Just look at the way I measured it. From the down part, 3 inches. From the two sides, we have 1.5. I went ahead to just pin it down. Okay, that is why it's important for you to iron it, so that it's going to be easy. Then now I'm done sewing it. Yeah, you can see what we have. So you can see I decided to combine fabric so that we can have, you know, that nice colored bag. Yeah, so it is time to fix the cover of the paws of the pocket. And you can see what I did. I just sew it down like that. Exactly what I did. Just look at it. It's very simple. Then I'm going to fold it just like that and also top stitch on it just like that. Then we are done with the front pocket, with the two front pockets. Then it is time to make the inner pocket. Okay, now from the upper part I measure 3 inches, from the side I measure 1.5, then from the side of this paws over here I measured 1 inch. Then I draw line. The measurements by width is 7 inches, then by width is 0.7, by length is 7 inches. Okay, so I went ahead to also cut the lining down, I mean the inner pockets. Okay, that's what I'm measuring there. I also measure the 7 inches up there, because you're going to see how we're going to do it. Now this is what we have. I went ahead to cut my zip. So it's a little bit longer than the 7 inches we're going to be working with. It's about 10 inches. Yes, the zip. Okay, so you can see, so the front parts of the zip is facing up. Okay, then I stitch it down to the pockets, okay. Then I also cut a small piece to attach it. Just follow what I'm doing. You can see what I did there. Just simple as ABC. It's very, very detailed. Okay, now it is time to work on the body. I'll just slit that open, but the first thing I did was to stitch that round. I stitched the line that I marked round. Okay, then you can see the way I'm cutting it, just following the shape or the line that I've already marked before. Then just cut it out just like that. Okay, now it is time to just place it on the pocket itself. Okay, now place the pocket opening on the pocket itself. You can see what we have. I give it a good press, a little bit, yeah, so that it can have that crease, so that to work with. Then I place it on the body of my pockets or my pocket. Just see what I'm doing, right? Yeah. So just fold. That's why it's important for you to at least iron it a little bit. Just fold it inward like that. Just exactly what you're seeing. Then you are going to sew it. Just sew it like that. Sew it like that. You are not sewing it round though. The down part, then the corners. Then look at what we have. Our pocket is giving shape already. Now to the pocket itself, then we just go ahead, stitch it like that. Then we have it. Then I'm just going to cut all the excesses out. Yes, just like that. As simple as ABC. I hope you are following me. I hope you've not missed anything. I hope my explanation is clear. Please let me know in the comment section if you are understanding everything that I'm teaching you in this video. Now it is time to work on the handle. So the measurement I'm working with is 4 inches by 28 inches. That's for the handles, and I just went ahead to sew it. Now it is time. See the way our pocket is looking nice. Everything is looking beautiful already. So I will just place my handles on the back. So I measured 4 inches inward, then I place my handles. Do the same thing to the back of the bag. Yeah, then we have it. As simple as ABC. Yeah, as simple as ABC. We are done. Now it is time to fix the body and the back body and the front body. So I'll just stitch it on the downside. Okay, just stitch it like that. Now for the side of the pockets, the measurements I'm working with, the upper part is 7 inches and the down part is 5 inches. You can see the way the measurements just curve like that. Yeah, so for the side of the bag, you can say I just went ahead to just sew it round and I turn it inside out, as simple as ABC. Okay, that's what I did for that. Then for the side of the bag, so the width is 5 inches. Now the length, I just cut 17 inches for the length, although we are still going to be adjusting it later on, but just cut that. I will explain it to you as we go further. Then I just pin it in. You can see the way I pin it. Remember, the upper part is 7 inches, so you have to fold it a little bit in so that it's going to give that puffy shape. Okay, now you can see I was done joining the down parts together. Now it's time to fix the side of the bag. Now the side of the bag is 5 inches. Now we are going to divide it into two, which is 2.5. So I measure 2.5 upward, then 2.5 downward, instead of me cutting the bag. Okay, if you want to make that base, okay, I don't know if you understand bag, you understand the base of the bag. So I didn't cut it, so I just measure it up just like that, 2.5 up, then 2.5 to the other side too, so that it's going to create the base for us. Okay, yeah, just follow what I'm doing. So if your side of the bag is 3 inches, that means your hole is 6 inches. That means you're going to measure 3 inches. You're going to divide it by 2, and you can see what we have. I'll just go ahead and sew it just like that. Okay, now we are done. Now you can see this is the 2 inches that we left. It will give us chance or opportunity to be able to have that base. Okay, so it depends on the measurement you are. Even if you are your side base is 8 inches, you are going to divide it by 2. Then you are going to use it to place the side of the bag. Okay, now we are done. We are done. Please, if you don't understand anything, let me know in the comment section below. We are done with this. Then I just went ahead to cut the excesses. Remember, we measured 17 inches and we went up by 2.5. So it is the 2.5 that I trimmed out here. And you can see the base is giving, the bag is giving, everything is giving. Now it's time to work on the lining. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did on the main body, but some few changes. Now this is the zip I'm working with. So I measured 15 inches. The zip is 15 inches. So this type of zip, they sell it in yard. We call it zip clothes, and the zip itself, you understand. So you're just going to fix the zip by yourself. Then for the zip carrier, also 15 inches. Okay, now please pay attention to this part. The front of the zip is going to face the front of the material, right? Then you're going to take the second one, the front is going to face the zip, then you are going to sew it down. Okay, now when you are sewing it down, please make sure that the other side of the zip, you pin it down. Okay, so that you're not going to sew it. Okay, now just what I'm doing at this edge, you're going to fold it and sew just like that. Okay, now you can see what we have. This is the other side of the zip that I said I should not stitch down. Can you see? Because if you sew it down, you will not understand what you are doing again. So you're going to repeat the same thing to the other side. I'm going to cover the rough edge of the zip with this yellow fabric. Now we are done. I'll just mark the middle part just like that. Don't forget, I also top stitch. Now for this lining, now remember the body of our bag is 17 inches. So I measured 15 inches, 15 inches by 15 inches for the body of the lining. Then I now cut the fabric, okay, the main fabric, 2 inches to complete it. Do you understand? Because I don't want lining to be on the edge. I want the cloth itself. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Please understand the measurements. Okay, then I will just sew it down like that. Okay, just what I did, exactly what I did. Yeah, so everything is looking neat, everything is looking perfect, everything is looking beautiful. Yeah, so please, what I explained the other time, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, this is the side of the bag. You're just going to fix it the same way you did the other one. So while I'm doing that, let me re-explain the lining to you. Remember, the body of the bag is 17 inches. So instead of me to cut 17 inches for the lining, I went ahead to cut 15 inches. So the remaining 2 inches, I used the brown fabric to cut it. Okay, that will give you that effect of the material at the edge instead of the lining. Sure, you understand what I'm saying now. So you can see what I did here too. Just measure the 2 inches up, then sew. Okay, then we have it, the side of the bag. See what is giving. Yeah, then we have it exactly like this. Yes. Okay, so it is time to fix it. On the down part of the lining, you have to leave about 3 inches or 4 inches for you to turn the bag inside out, because after joining the main body to it, you are going to use this space to turn it inside out. Now take your bag, making sure the front part, the good part of the bag is out. Then the wrong part of the lining is out. Okay, see exactly what I'm doing. Then you're going to fix the bag inside. I've made a tutorial like this that people did not really understand. They're like, some person make mistake of fixing this the way they fix it. They are using the wrong side instead of right side and all. Please follow this one very well. Okay, yeah, so you're just going to fix it inward like that. Then you're going to pin it at the edge, at the tip part of the bag. Please pin this thing down first before sewing it. Make sure the sides are joining together, they are matching. If they are not matching, see, the inside of your bag is not going to line well. Even the outside self it's just going to look somehow. Okay, please make sure you pin it before you sew. Now I am done sewing everything. Look at what we have. I just sew it round like that. So it is time to just turn it inside out. Chicken, chicken. Please, if there's anything you don't understand in this video, please leave it in the comment section below. I know we had a lot of measurements, a lot of joining and everything, but that is how a good and neatly sewn bags usually takes some time. Okay, and this video that you're watching for 22 minutes, this video take me more hours to make. Yeah. And you can see what we have. Everything is looking nice. Just arrange the bag well, let it relax, then you're going to sew it. You have to top stitch it round for the bag to relax well, the line, everything to relax when inside. See what we have. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? See the work that goes into this bag, this particular bag, it's worth me to sell it more than 10,000 naira. But the bag is beautiful, it's durable, and the material, this is the bag, Thomas Oyepe, that they will say that you will use and use and use and use, you will use and use and use and use and use. Very nice, very beautiful. Oh my god, oh my god, this bag is very good for nursing mothers because it has lots of compartments. Yes, and it's spacious. The bag is big. Now you can make any alteration to it the way you want it. You can decide to make it smaller, you can decide to make it bigger. Yes, you can even decide to put that long strap on your own so that you can make it like a traveling bag. It's a very nice bag. And you know, any fabric, one thing I love about fabric bag is it contains a lot of things. Fabric bag is also very easy to wash. You know, if it's dirty, put it inside your washing machine and just wash it. Okay, yeah, please don't forget to like this video. A lot of effort was put into making it. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Please drop your comments, drop your questions in the comment section. Bye.